Alright, now we ask the question, where was Arthur?
Looks like you're queuing up, but nothing's coming through.
Yeah. Can hear you now.
Yep.
You're very quiet. I'm going to turn you up on this guy. You're already 110%. Okay.
Oh, you might.
I think it did it again because, like, it was good at first, but then it sounded like you were being drawn away by an evil spirit.
How about now?
Better. Much better. So, Arthur, where were you? We were getting worried.
Like me as a human, as a player, the internet, the company that does my internet was out all day. Was working on it, so it was out all fucking day.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I understand that. Internet ISPs can be absolute bastards when it comes to that. But anyway, really not much in... Yeah, I'm not sure. Nothing too interesting has happened, I suppose. But moving on...
I put you up in a very nice place for 4 days.
Indeed.
And you sat in the corner because you forgot. And now we're heading back to 0115, and we do have our ship upgrade.
Yes, in fact, your ship is upgraded enough, and because of your awesome pilot, making it count as
Escape
one more,
from this
that
box
the
and
trip
kill
only
the
takes
people
2
holding
days.
me and fix something. Figure out more about.
Well, 2 days to get to the edge of the system, and another 2 days after that. So 4 days total, and then 4 days to get in. And we're just gonna kind of fast track through this. So you are told to basically go to... What the fuck was the name of that? Up there. There you are. You're told to go to Santa Cruz 5 and deliver those parts to a man named Sanchez. Sanchez Guillermo. So let's see, 23rd, yeah. And 2 days to get in as well, so it's actually, god damn it. So yeah, you arrive at Sanchez 5 on the 25th, and assuming you guys just want to... Do you guys want to do anything special with Sanchez? Or actually, no, that's not kind of me. I should actually describe the situation. As you pull up into the view of the station itself, at first you're a bit perplexed because you've been given these coordinates and all the space topography and markings have led you directly to this asteroid, which, for all intents and purposes, should either not be there, or there should be a space station there. Well, upon closer inspection, there is indeed a space station there. What looks to have been at one point a protoplanet or something similar has since been converted into a large space station. On the surface, it looks like a rocky, barren waste, but upon a little bit further inspection, you can see various docking tunnels and ship activity going both in and out of the asteroid itself. However, you do notice one thing that's very interesting. It appears that a large section of the protoplanet itself has been blown away as if the planet itself was cracked at some point. Well, there does seem to be the usual amount of traffic going in and out as you would expect for a industrial base in an asteroid field. You can't help but wonder what caused that.
Big old explosion, probably.
Yes, Ryan. Thank
That's
you.
reasonable. We won't ask anymore. So yeah, we find this
You
Sanchez,
applied to my
whoever
game
we're
several
supposed to meet
days
up
ago and you
with when
still
we.
haven't gotten her back to me.
I guess we should actually do that. I guess we hailed.
Yeah, you hail the station and they let you know that due to circumstances beyond the control of the station authorities, you will unfortunately be restricted to certain parts of the station, as well as be required to have a Atmos filter and or a vac suit on at all times.
That's fine.
Back to me, I never
We
followed
shall not
Discord.
be here that long.
Do we have any vac suit stuff?
Back to me, I never followed Discord link.
I have a filter. Does anyone else have stuff?
I do not.
People who do not, just don't leave the ship. There you go. Problem solved.
I'm assuming Mr. Paranoid has atmo filters and probably like 10 tanks or something.
Oh yeah, I do have an animal filter. I do have it.
I love how you respond to that. Yes, sorry, continue. Yeah, I don't have anything though, so yeah, I guess I'll keep Lantry company.
Whatever. Kane's just gonna. Kane lets them know that we have the stuff that we're supposed to be dropping off, and questions if they will come to the ship to get, or if they need to take it off the ship for them.
They tell you that if you depressurize your cargo, they will send some people out there to collect it.
And I guess we'll do that, and I'm gonna be down in the cargo hold since I'm the only one with Atmos still.
All right,
Just watching them.
right. You depressurize your cargo, and they use quite a bit of equipment, which
I
seems to
am
be
lacking
refurbished
messages
or
over on the
repurposed
FG
mining
forums,
equipment
but I have
to
made it
move
to
a
the
lot of the
Discord.
cargo.
I am still
And
very
while you're on
interested.
station, you kind of tell them, oh yeah, this is for this corporation. I'm supposed to meet this Guillermo guy. Eventually, a Latino-looking gentleman approaches you, also wearing an Atmos filter, and he says, oh yes. Oh, hold on. Actually, I have a cup for this. All right.
No darkness rises.
Oh yes.
The Batman.
You brought me the beans to my revolution.
Gotham is yours.
Let me find a cup. Hold on 1 second.
Everyone has to go.
The fire rises. Ryan, it's your conscience. Guess what? Your conscience is ston.
Fuck's sake. Oh. God, it's been like a year or two since I actually heard that.
I know, right? Fuck. Anyway.
Whole other game, that is.
Oh, yeah. Anyway. You guys you guys kind of converse for a while, and he makes sure that the remaining funds are transferred into your account, the amount of another 14,000 credits, and he takes all the cargo, and it appears that most of it's moved to a warehouse, but a little of it seems to be diverted off somewhere else. You're not sure where. Do you guys stay on this
Well, seeing how I'm the
asteroid?
only one that can leave this ship, I don't think we're gonna stay here.
Blank can leave.
Thank you, of you.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, let's send me and Blank to go do what.
Dynamic duo.
I think we're gonna go.
All right, where are you gonna go?
It's a good question.
I've heard rumors of good work over here. Oh,
Don't
okay.
do it. It's a trap. They use child soldiers.
There's a
Sorry.
festival
Oh, wait.
going on. There's a festival going on over there, so we
Don't
can
listen.
go near it.
Don't listen to them. They're all a bunch of drug-addicted hippies.
That's
I
okay.
I've heard rumors that there's some crazies over here who could use some rock.
Don't
On
do
the
it.
other side of the system.
Don't do it. Literally, it is a planet run by Goebbels.
Is there any objection to going here? No?
Going where, Ryan?
The
There's a
very
really
same corner
weird
off the edge of the map.
system.
I have many objections to that. I mean, you guys could go to space, Genoa.
And what if we want to just explore uncharted space?
That is actually impossible.
Okay, let's not do that then.
Space,
gotta
the
find-
We
final
don't have any
frontier.
space.
Well, see, the thing is, these areas that aren't mapped with anything, that means that this tile or this system either doesn't have a gravitational body in it for you to kind of anchor to, or it's blocked by metadimensional energies that if you were to hit would just vaporize you instantly.
Go there.
It takes quite a skilled pilot to create new routes. Let's put it like that. That being said, there are quite a few things in the adjacent areas that you all may have neglected. Perhaps there are even some in the system you're currently in.
We
Where did
don't want to
that
go
signal
to the
come
weird.
from?
Fine, we go to the weird. We go to the weird station, putting off all the weird vibes, so we can all go.
Actually, all things considered, I wasn't talking about that one.
Okay, I don't know where we should go then.
Did we get a signal
Oh,
or something? When we
Yeah,
communicated?
could I check for like any EM signals in this sector?
Yes.
Specifically just EM signals.
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll me a thing. The thing that does a thing. Yeah, that.
That's the thing.
I mean, you guys know there's a planet in this system, right? It's not just an asteroid belt.
What's the planet like?
Yeah,
That's a
what's
great
the
one. Holy fuck!
What was it, 14? Yeah.
Plus one
blank.
Yeah, I'm using the scanners for this.
Oh, you actively scanned or something?
Yeah, I'm actively scanning. I'm not actively scanning for ships. I'm actively scanning for EM signal.
Yeah, blank. After you expertly bounce your scanners off a couple of the asteroids to better penetrate the inner. Yeah. The inner system, and you actually do find that there appears to be two relatively large EM signatures coming from the general vicinity of where you believe the planet should be.
And Anton, are they is one of them literally the planet, or are those two signals separate from the planet?
They're two signals, but they're close enough that either could be the planet, but one is distinct from the planet, but close enough to... It's like if you were to take two equal circles and hold them up next to each other and be like, this circle is... and just be like, this circle is slightly to the side of the other one. You can't really tell.
Right, I'll send Kian a message saying I found something on the radar.
Oh, cool. Is it something we should investigate, or?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's go do it.
It's death.
It's death. We all die. God damn it, Blank.
Hey, roll.
It's a death field.
The reboot that Blank forced on us.
I mean, you know, that's how it goes. It was Hans, then it's Kenji, then it's Ryan.
Wait, what me? I think Shaq would more.
No, it's
Well-
going to be Ryan because it's just going to be like, hey guys, this is my anime cat girl weeaboo sex
And-
life avatar.
And reboot.
And a reboot.
Okay, let's go to the two large circles.
They're definitely large, and they are also circles.
Pain points. Cane points. All right. He got an 8 for pointing.
Well done. Proud of you.
Yeah, cane points.
I mean, Blank face palms in size as a response to this.
Kane realizes that he hasn't made physical copies yet, and he gets up from his seat and says, Che, get us over wherever we're supposed to be going right now, and he walks off to the meeting room.
Che takes a seat in the captain's chair, gets comfortable, and says, Mac. Just like, sort of does like a lazy wave, just do what he said.
So, Hans, I guess we go there. What do we find?
Well, as you continue on, you see two distinct things. Sorry, answering a DM.
Well done, Kane. Proud of you.
Oh, you think Blank was doing paperwork? No. He was causing chaos.
I knew it. Oh, damn it.
God damn it, Janet.
Damn it, Bobby. Ball. There we go. All right. Anyway. Yeah, you guys continue on, and eventually you... A what? Hold on. Hold on.
There's secret stuff going in the background.
God damn it, I keep doing... why does that... No, it's retype all that shit. God fucking damn. That was just a joke, and it was supposed to be hit, but it came out as high, but I guess that makes sense because I can't kill people anyway, so...
What?
Anyway, yeah, you guys continue on to the two signatures, and two things become readily apparent once you get close enough. One is that the planet itself seems to be giving off quite a large EM signature. The other thing is that there seems to be a significantly large orbital ruin in orbit.
Ooh. What's it look like? Visual sensors, scanners, whatever.
Enhance.
Enhance. I mean, technically I'm captain, so yeah, blank.
Blank enhancers.
Yeah.
Doing a great job.
Let me get you a visual representation, I suppose. I suppose.
Zoom and enhance.
I mean, Hans at this point, Blank isn't even at the comm station. He's literally just using his terminal while he's gearing up for comm.
So you're on the bridge though.
Oh, I know. I left the bridge and I headed to my room, and I was doing the last enhance check through my terminal in my room while this was
The captain didn't give you permission to depart the bridge.
Yeah, the captain can stop me physically if he wants to.
So you're saying you're not
Ooh.
following orders then?
No, I'm not following your orders. And so far, Kane hasn't said anything about me departing the bridge.
Kane promoted me to first mate, so you know.
Yeah, Kane is still on the ship. That means he's the captain, not you. You know, when Kane leaves the ship,
he told me to
you
take
don't.
command of things, so you know.
No, he didn't.
What the fuck is going on?
Why are mommy and daddy fighting?
Kane just wants to do his paperwork in peace.
Okay, when Kane tells you have the bridge, then I'll listen to your orders. Until then, I'll listen to Kane's orders. Now.
I can't remember what Kane said exactly, but yeah, I interpreted it as take the bridge, so
So yeah, Blank's leaving, yeah. Get ready for combat.
thing. So you want to get ready for combat on your own and not tell anyone else? Okay, sure.
So, as far as I can tell, Blank is leaving before whatever it is can come into range visual.
Aren't those appointed himself as head gunner?
Is what? What? What'd you say?
He appointed himself as head gunner and head engineer.
Okay.
We only have one gun on the ship, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either Blank or Che are going to be shooting, apparently.
Well, Blank is needed for comm stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
Arthur's needed in the engine room, so...
yeah, I mean, if I need my, I mean, like, as a warrior, I can do my, I can make a thing hit.
Yeah.
If I can just do that once during combat, I think I should be good.
Yeah.
I doubt you're the better gunner, it's just that, yeah. Oh, is that a picture? Seen that before?
Actually,
I
think we can do... I think someone can be in charge of multiple departments.
No, that's HK.
Who's that?
different game, anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on, I don't know what's going on.
Only one person can do each thing on the bridge action, on the actions.
But yeah, that is the orbital wreck you see. It is a just ginormous, what appears to either have been at one point a ship or potentially well, it looks like it was a colossal space station that had a degree of self-propulsion.
Can I roll fix to see what it was used for?
Fixing is more in the realm of fixing things. This would be more of a no int. But then again, there would be no way of actually knowing, just because from the outside it is so decrepit that it's decrepit and weirdly enough rusty, that the best you can get from it is that it probably at one point or another was some kind of Yeah, it was some kind of space station until you actually get boots on the ground and are able to get an idea of what it's inside it, as well as some context to the history of why it's there. It's just a floating behemoth, essentially.
Arthur's gonna go over to the gun console and spin things up. He does not trust this.
Let me put this at scale. Your ship could fit into one of the tiny,
Engines.
into one of the small engines.
So it's a battleship size.
It's bigger than a battleship size. This thing's about dreadnought size.
We fix it up and we claim it as our own.
That's no.
That's not moon.
Hans, after I get ready, after I get geared for combat, I head back to the bridge and
Could
I
I wanted to clarify because Ken Blank left the bridge and enhanced it on his own. So technically, none of us actually know anything about it.
I don't even know that there's a ship around us. I'm just
Yeah,
hanging out.
I was gonna bring Kane to the bridge, but I don't even know anything there.
I mean, yeah, Blank will come back and resume comms duties after he's geared to the team.
Technically, not even Arthur knows anything about it. Like, we haven't been shown anything.
Hans, is this thing pre-tech in design?
It looks Mandate era. Does not look pre-tech. But it's definitely something from the Terran Mandate. Only they would have the ability to build as well as probably field something this huge.
Huge.
Right. Could I
Huge.
just do a general scan of the ship and see what on this thing and see what's functional, what isn't functional on
All you can pick up from it seems to be scattered EM signature.
Right. And I can't really refine them into. Can't really refine the signatures, can I? Through my scanner. Hans?
Sorry, I was replying to someone. What's up?
Is this your personal scan you're talking about?
No, I'm using the ship scanner. Can't really refine the signatures using the ship scanner, right?
No, all you can tell is that there are a couple thousand.
Okay, that's
Or
fine.
it's a ship of HKs.
Yeah, I'm assuming at the side we see like HK-47.
Oh, of course.
Heckler and Koch across the side.
Heckler and Koch, yeah.
So I don't really keep referencing the game.
We're all doing it at some point now.
Damn it. But yeah, that's just what's hovering seemingly in geosynchronous orbit of this planet.
Right. Mac, could you I'm gonna just see if I can find a safe landing spot for the ship so we can disembark.
Just,
You
are
find
you
a
actually
couple-
telling anyone else? Like,
Well, no, I'm telling Mac to do this.
He looks at you and he says, "You're not the captain."
Fine, can we disembark?
What?
onto what?
Onto the damn shipwreck.
There's a shipwreck?
Yeah, what shipwreck?
To the bridge. He goes, holy shit, where are we? I thought we were
Bill
going
there?
to a planet. Is Bill here?
No,
Alright,
this is it.
Kane's gonna roll notice.
From his quarters.
Oh
Look out
no,
the window.
you don't need to roll notice. I will literally drag you over to the comm station and point at the damn shipwreck.
No, I know, but I'm gonna roll notice to see if I can recognize anything about it, like just see it,
Again,
get any details in.
pause. As I told
You're a
Arthur,
bastard.
all it appears is to be a
Okay.
colossal structure, which seems to have been at some point a space station with a degree of its own self-propulsion.
Alright, is this near the planet?
It's in geosynchronous orbit with the planet.
Why don't we just ask the planet what happened instead of just randomly going on this big ass ship?
Oh yeah, Hans, the planet, is it, are there any settlements on the planet?
I didn't hear that last bit.
Are there any settlements on the planet?
Oh yeah, there's. If you look down, if you divert your scanners down there, you see both EM signatures out the wazoo as well as a thriving TL3 civilization. And then something catches your eye.
Okay, what catches my eye?
It's a thriving TL3 civilization, as you can tell by some of the various technologies that would be prevalent in a TL3 civilization. But then you keep looking a little bit more, and then there's some peculiarities that are popping up. One, there are fusion plants that no TL3 civilization should have. The best they would have is nuclear plants. The second thing that you see is that it appears that there are some ground-to-space anti-ship installations. And then the big thing catches your eye, as you see what appears to be a war game going on the planet's northern pole. Now, while a war game wouldn't be that interesting, it is interesting since there seems to be a large contingency of fielded grav tanks.
Huh.
Right, so it's a TL 3.5 planet.
Grav tanks are TL5.
Oh, I know, but these guys are mostly TL4 for the most part, aren't
No,
No,
it's
they're
a free planet.
my bad. These guys are mostly TL3 for the most part, yeah? Bar those three things.
And some other little things here and there, some quality of life things that you can kind of pick up just through basic scans. And as you stare into the void, you can kind of tell that the void is staring back.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a mascot signature, if that's cool with you, Hans.
You were actively scanning the planet.
Yeah, they know we're here. Alright, let's send message to the planet and try to hail someone, I guess.
We should just go,
Alright.
just go into the wreck.
We're gonna stay near the wreck just in case they want to start lighting us up. We can hide behind the big wreck.
The wreck activates and puts its guns on us.
Alright, what do you hail the planet with?
What do you mean, what do we hail it with?
You say you're trying to contact the planet. How do you go about it?
It's TL3.
Ah, yeah,
Break the
fucking
signification
TLC.
us.
I don't know. Well, they have TL5 stuff. Whatever we use to try to communicate to the stations and stuff.
Yes, but most of the time you initiate that conversation. So,
Oh, what are we saying?
first things? Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm gonna say this is Captain Snowthorn of the TSY song. I always fuck up the names. Tizu, the TSY song Tizu, and we were just looking for work in general and trying to figure out what this huge wreckage is. And then we all get blown up.
No, several minutes pass, and then you receive what appears to be a direct beam transmission.
I got a 10.
Like someone's basically beaming you a message, and
Like facts.
And more or less, the message goes as stated. This is Commander Rodolphe Adolphi of the Terran Mandate. If you do not leave our territorial areas, you will be fired upon. Areas classified as those belonging to the Terran Mandate are those within 1,000 miles of low planetary orbit. Enter, and you will face our breaker guns.
All right. Well, we hear you loud and clear there, Commander. We don't mean to impose.
No, it's not like a receive.
Massive.
It's sent to you, and then the
Okay, well
transaction.
we're gonna leave then. So, and by leave I mean we're gonna go behind the big ship, and then we're going to dock somewhere on the ship.
No one's gonna freak out. No one's gonna be like, or be.
Well, he
No.
said he said like 1,000.
Arthur points out Terran mandate's been dead for a few thousand years.
300 years.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
it's
shit.
an automated,
Sorry,
automated
200
message.
years.
Oh yeah, it might be auto. Wait, but you said that there was grav tanks and stuff. Is the war games active, or do we? Now I'm just confused.
And that's where we're going to be ending the session.
God damn it.
All right. Well, I'm glad we had some turnout today. But we
We got
should
some
have
stuff
full
done.
turnout next week, I would imagine. So my question is for everyone: did anybody complete a goal?
Do people accept me as their captain more? I don't know.
Did I fix something? Because that was the last part of my
Palmer is the captain.
I don't accept Palmer as the captain. I don't like Palmer.
Who doesn't accept it? I think it's more of the question.
Yeah, Blank was. Yeah, I think at this point I'm definitely the captain. They were even arguing about that I didn't say to do something, so.
All right. In that case, go ahead and have 3 XP for that.
It has taken many sessions for this to happen.
Actually, that's a good point. 6 XP.
Did I finally
Oh
finish?
god damn it! I need one more. You
Did I-
bastard!
Did I finally?
You do this on purpose.
Did you only have one goal?
Did I finally finish my really complicated goal? Because I finally fixed the machine gun.
Isn't your goal literally to
Escape from this box, kill the people who put me in this box, and fix something.
Yeah, you can have 3 XP for that. Because, I mean, the escaping from the box kind of was going to happen one way or another. And, yes, you did kill people, and you got XP for that. And, yes, you did fix something, so yeah, 3 XP. Everything else... no on everything else, but 3 XP and more XP to come. I would suggest looking for more short to mid-range goals. Anyone else? Blank.
My goals are
Jay.
quite small.
Wait, I don't think one of them.
Go on.
Which was literally complete the trade.